Back in 2012, Endicott College, which is most widely known as that small seaside private college just north of Boston in Beverly, decided to open a new academic center in downtown Boston, specifically to work with a diverse population of immigrant students. Now, the idea was to reach out to English language learners, parenting college students, and those without easy access to higher education. Now, the college began to provide undergraduate programs in the morning and evenings, and some graduate degrees at night. With free tutoring and writing support, Endicott has grown a diverse, multilingual staff who works with students in academics as well as in financial aid. Here to tell us more is Marcelo, Juica, the director, and also he's a professor at Endicott College, and he's obviously the director of Endicott College Boston. Welcome to Urban Update.
Thank you for having me.
Good, good. Now, first off, just so I kind of know, where exactly are you located in Boston?
So we're in the heart of downtown Boston, very close to the Majestic Theater. We're at 200 Tremont Street. It's close to the Green Line, the Orange Line. It's an easy access for students to find us in the middle of downtown.
Right across from New York Pizza.
Around the corner,
I
yes.
know New York Pizza. Okay, now I know where you're located.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about this campus. How big is it? I know it's growing, but what's the staff look like?
Yeah, so we're a very small academic center. Like you mentioned, we opened in 2012 as a new vision of the college to expand on our professional studies work, and decided to open a small academic center in downtown Boston. Our facility allows about 200 students to be part of our college program, and we have morning and evening programs for associate, bachelor's, and even master's degrees.
So let's get back to this issue of immigrant students. What are some of the biggest barriers that they have to further their education?
You know, immigrant students, the challenges that they face are, vary from college to college. But the number one reason they're coming to our small centers because our attention and the fact that our multilingual staff is very capable and prepared to work with immigrant students. Most immigrant students are looking for ESL transitional programs, and also college advising that makes sense for them. Their backgrounds and their academic history is very diverse from case to case.
Yeah. Tell me, we're looking at some faces there, and obviously the culmination is always the graduation, but how do you describe these students? Because you're a professor. Yeah. How do you describe these kids? They're from all over the place in the world, right?
They are. About 95% of my students are immigrants coming from different countries, from the Caribbean, from South America. They are range in ages from being young out of high school. Some of my morning students, for example, are been here in high school for about 2 years and then are going on to college. So my evening students are adult students who are finishing associate degrees and want to finish a bachelor's degree. Most speak Spanish or other languages, and like I said, about 90% of them are here from the city of Boston, representing the different neighborhoods.
Yeah. Now, we hit on something. These are really the future of America. If you look at the demographic shift, the Latino community, well, the immigrant community is very young, and the general U.S. population is getting much older. So it's almost an imperative to get these folks as educated as possible for the future of this country, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think immigrants make a strong contribution to the workforce in every field, from education to business and all the majors that we offer at the college. We like to support our students to make sure that they're able to, connect with jobs and careers. So, for example, we encourage them to go to events like the career fair that El Mundo has every year and seek the right opportunities and jobs. And so we think that that's a primarily our focus for what we do in Endicott, Boston.
Yeah. Now, I mentioned Endicott College is really well known for its home is in Beverly. I've always known it as in Beverly. But how do both campuses work together, or staff? And so forth? We
are an extension of our beautiful Beverly campus. As you know, it's in Beverly, Mass, by the water. Our students in Boston are part of our community in Beverly. All of our campuses are connected. Our students get to go up every so often. Our president is super committed to our work and provides all types of support, including buses to transport students up to Beverly campus.
Well, we need to give a shout out. You said president, but yes. Give me a name.
Our president, Dr. Dr. Richard Wiley is who started all of this project. You know, in 2012, he decided that it would be important for us to contribute in having a campus here in downtown Boston.
All right, Marcelo, I just want to give you an opportunity to share a little of your personal journey. Where are you from, and how did you get to Boston?
So I am a Bostonian. You know, I've been here for about 30 years, but I am an immigrant myself who came to Boston Public School in 1985. I've been in several roles in the nonprofit and education. I've done all of my undergraduate and graduate work. And hopefully soon I'll be finishing my PhD work. My research is very much focused on immigrant issues and access for documented and undocumented college students.
What country is your friend?
I'm originally from Chile.
From Chile?
Yes.
I've been to Chile, Santiago.
Yes, beautiful.
It's a very beautiful country.
Yes.
Very, very beautiful. Do you still have your Chilean accent in Spanish?
I do. I change my accent every once in a while depending on where I am, but yeah, I still have.
Because a lot of Caribbeans here.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, Marcelo, we wish you and Endicott College a lot of luck in the future.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good job. Good job, Marcelo. Stay right there because I got a treat for you. Because coming up next, we have an update on the New England Revolution season so far. We'll get an update right from the top. We'll chat actually with the team's president. But before we head out to commercial, I'd like to take a quick look back at a special ceremony held at Fenway Park earlier this week where top Latino middle school students were honored for their academic achievements by the Red Sox and El Mundo Boston. Let's take a quick look.
Really excited because while I was DR, I didn't know English, so now it's like pretty excited, and it makes me happy because I never imagined to be here.
It means a lot to me, like everything that I've done all this year, and having be called into the office that day and like, you are so amazing, you get this, and I just almost cried in the office when I finally got the tickets, and yeah, I was just so excited.
This program really acknowledges and incents achievement among a terrific group of youth, and we're so excited to be a part of it.
Look at the kids. Look at the smiles on the kids' faces. This is what we're all about. Everybody having fun. It's a great day.
So much pride with their achievement, academic achievement, being rewarded, and really motivating them to do well.
It's humbling and it's rewarding to see kids, the next generation, stepping up, showing their best in school, straight A's, and being rewarded with a great night tonight.
I am extremely excited. This is my favorite event of the year. Well, these kids are incredible, and they're smart, they're tall, they're handsome, they're pretty, just great kids. I wish I were that smart when I was that young. We love working with El Mundo and trying to open up Fenway to all of Boston to make sure we're as inclusive as possible, and recognizing some of these young people for their great achievements is what it's all about.